Woo! Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. In the last episode, we finally made it all the way to Golden Key to find out that apparently the boats are not taking anybody out right now. So we're going to go ahead and find out why. And as my game loads up and the lag starts to piss me off even more, we're going to run on forward. We got a quest marker, might as well just bolt straight towards it. So bolt straight towards it we will.
Man, not a ship in sight. What gives?
Alright, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to turn around and head back towards the tavern up there. But what I recommend you do first is come all the way to the end of this walk here. And there's an item down here you're really going to want. Trust me. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Rusted bit. You can pick these up all over the place, but there's one guaranteed right here. I highly recommend you pick this up right now. Man, we be slow. Look at how blue that water is. It's like it looks like it's dyed with chemicals. It's so friggin' blue. Jesus, that's insane. Can't even see into the water.
Cut it out, man.
According to my sources, the Empire given strict orders not to let any vessels leave the docks of Altissia. Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince Noctis? Name's Dino, by the way. Pleasure. The Crown Prince Elusus bounty hunting in his fancy car. Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed. At least not by this reporter. Lucky for you, this reporter has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish. In exchange for a favor.
What do you want?
Hey, I knew you'd come around. Let me see your map. Marked where you need to go on your map. All you gotta do is find me some rough gemstones, like this one. Do this, and your ship will come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town. Capiche?
Till next time, then.
Alright. So this guy says he can get us a boat. Oh, well, don't worry about that. This guy says he can get us a boat if,
Not like we made much effort to keep it secret.
Even
If we had, the press always finds a way. We needn't befriend him, but we'd best not make him our enemy.
So this guy says he can get us a boat if we give him some gemstones that he wants. So we got a marker that he gave us quite the distance away. And we're back to this bridge. This bridge always is kind of irritating. It takes... I mean, it's more of a first world problem, but it takes way longer to get across this bridge than this. It shouldn't be this long. It's insane. Fist fight? Oh, they're fighting. Shame. Whew, ran out of stamina. You don't see the stamina bar, but you do actually have stamina in this game. You can turn it on if you want to. I usually keep it off. It's in here somewhere. There it is, stamina. You can turn on a stamina bar, and then you can see it above Noctis's head. And whenever you run, you use stamina. A few other things that use stamina. Whenever you're dangling from a ledge, when you point warp to somewhere, it uses stamina. I usually keep it off, but you can turn it on if you want to. And if you're playing with the Royal Edition, or the PC Edition, which I'm playing with, there actually is an accessory right here that makes it so you can hang and sprint without ever using stamina. Those are pretty much the only two things that actually use stamina. So it means you pretty much got infinite stamina for anything. It's pretty awesome. But as I said, I'm not using these items because they are DLC. And not everybody's going to have the DLC.
Yep.
Back on out. So I guess we're just heading to our marker. And,
Maybe Sid was right about your lack of dignity.
You're one step above delivery boy.
The royal rank carries little weight outside the Crown City.
Glad it's not weighing me down.
oh, that's weird. My mouse appeared for some reason. What? How's the view? Oh, what you reading there, buddy? What you reading? Whatever it is, it's definitely in Japanese because no one else writes like that. So there's our objective. Go ahead and just...
You sure
X.
we're in the right spot?
Stop the car.
According to the map. Let's scope it out.
Boop. Everybody out. All right, let's go. All right. Objective's right up here. I really gotta stop point warping everywhere. Oh. Yeah, you see, this is what happens when you turn the graphics up in recording. Shit like this starts to happen. Lighten shadows, have to put back down on low. Like I said, this game can look amazing if you can max out your specs, which I can, but or that was a weird way to put it. If you max out your
This will make a fine paint.
oh, I got all three. If you can max out your quality, it looks really good, but I can't do it while I'm recording. What we just got there, you can get other items, gemstones and the like, and you can sell them if you want to. I don't sell for that much, but you can also use them for... Where is it? It was just here. There it is. It'll appear in the auto parts section somewhere down here. Yeah, silver dust. This is the stuff you can use to make new paint for your car. Although, like I said, I usually just keep it the charcoal black.
OMG. We're supposed to get near that thing?
Pipe down before you wake it up.
That's intimidating. Shh. Leave me alone. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We just gotta grab it and we can bolt. Almost there. Alright, we got it. And we can't just return to the cars. We gotta sneak by it again. Alright, just gotta be quiet. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. That red bar means he sees us.
Off it goes.
Oh, we made it out alive.
Barely.
Okay, so
seriously thought
that
you
whole
were
event right there
extremely-
is scripted to happen. You are scripted to
Fit
see
for
that.
a king.
Indeed.
Jeez. But you are scripted to see that guy or that monster, but I've never been hit by him. I didn't even know that was possible. And it brought me all the way down to 1 HP. That's really funny, actually. I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen. That's pretty funny. And I forgot to start a timer, which means I don't know how far we are in the recording, so I gotta switch on over to the recording software so I can see what we're at. We're at 8 minutes, according to my recording software. Alright, so from here we can just automatically travel, and since we've already been to Golden Key, we can just fast travel there. It costs $5, but we can just fast travel there now. And loading screens, because, you know, God knows this game needs more loading screens. The loading screens in this game aren't bad, there's just, they take a long time. Usually the closer you are to where you're fast traveling, the quicker the loading screens are. Like, I probably wouldn't even need to cut this out. But when you're loading up the game and stuff like that, or when new chapters start,
We need
the
to
loading
replenish
screens
our
can take
supply
a
of
very
curatives.
long time.
Gotcha.
But they're very few and far between, so it's really not that big of a deal. You hardly even notice it, honestly. It's not one of this game's big gripes, that's for sure. Alright, I'll see you guys on the other side of this bridge. I'm sick of walking across this thing. Alright. Sorry, that walkway always takes forever. Why does my hair turn white in here? It's weird. And then it just fades back to black. Maybe it's a lighting thing? I don't know. Hello. There's materials around here you can read that kind of just give a bit more lore into the world. So if you guys want to pause and read that, you can. Whenever I see those, I'll click on it, leave it there for a few seconds. You guys can pause it if you want to read it, but I'm not going to bother reading them out loud. Now we're going to give this stone to Dino.
Nice work, kid. Sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail. You understand, don't you? You see, I'm a reporter by day and an amateur jeweler by night. This elusive little beauty's gonna become a masterpiece. To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got? It commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim. And speaking of freebies, here's one from me. Come back if you want to buy more.
I doubt a souvenir like that could make its way into the hands of an ordinary citizen.
Oh well, it's our pocket change now.
Let's learn from history and book a place this time.
So he was talking about that coin that he gave us. We picked one up earlier back in Hammerhead, but that coin that mysterious stranger tossed at us, it was a Oracle Ascension coin. Now, for right now, these aren't really going to do anything. We have 2 of them. They're not going to really do anything right now. Sorry, I thought my microphone was muted for some reason. I had to check. But you want to try and collect as many of them as you can. And one more thing I forgot to mention in the last episode is the archives section. You can check all your photos here. You can also check to see what dishes you have unlocked. You can unlock more later in the game by doing certain things. What fishes you catch, which is a weird way to what fish you catch. A bestiary details every single monster you fight in the game gets recorded in the bestiary, and you can check them back there later. Dossiers are kind of just like a quick rundown of a bit to know about each character. I'll only go over these first 4 because these are the 4 that are the main characters. So if you want to pause and read that, you can. You got Gladiolus here. And we got Ignis. And then we got Prompto. And Regis, I guess I'll do his too. He's the guy we saw in that opening cutscene. That took a second. That was weird. But we get more later. I'll go over them if I remember, and I'll just show them on screen. You guys can read them if you want to. And also, every book you find that you can read all gets recorded here in the data log as well. So, just in case you want to go back and double up on those. So, now that we're completely ran away from the objective because I got distracted because I'm an idiot and everyone keeps getting in my way. Come on, keep on running. Keep on running.
As promised, I'm in the process of securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you, I'm a man of integrity. Should be smooth sailing from here. So let me know when you're ready to ship out.
I admit I didn't expect Dino to secure us a ship.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some strings around an Imperial embargo.
Yeah, that guy's one artful artisan.
You guys ready to set sail?
Yes, we are. So for a while, once you do this, you won't be able to... you'll lose access to the open world for a short time, but it's not that big a deal because you gotta progress the story eventually.
Already? The ship won't arrive till tomorrow. How about you find a place to spend the night?
And loading screen. Oh, well, actually more
It's kind of early, isn't it?
Nah, it's cool.
And so... this happens a few times where the EXP, you'll automatically be tallied at certain points. But 2.0, that's a huge multiplier for our EXP. That might get us everybody like 3 levels. Never mind, it gives us 1.5, kind of. Oh, we'll get more pictures. Definitely saving that one.
Now that's what I call a good
We'll
shot.
take a picture. We'll take one of these, I guess, for the weird dude. That's a pretty cool one. Alright. Loading screen. Ooh, good long loading screen. I'll see you guys on the other end of it.
Morning.
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Insomnia Falls.
What? This your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
As treaty room tempers flared, blast lit the night sky. When the smoke about the Citadel had cleared, the king was found dead.
No, wait. Hold on.
We had no way of knowing
What? Knowing what?
that the signing was last night. That Insomnia...
But the wedding! Altisha!
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion are all the same. How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
Lies.
If only.
What else do we know? Well, then we can't be sure until we see it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
Turn back.
Yeah.
Things seem to have taken a turn for the worse back in Insomnia, so we're heading back to see what the situation is.
Everyone's okay.
A lot of good hoping's gonna do.
You mustn't lose faith.
Really? Can faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man had plenty of faith.
Enough.
The Empire lied. They betrayed us.
Conjecture gets us nowhere. We're searching for truth.
All you'll find are lies. Like that ceasefire.
Look at the size of those things.
Imperial dreadnoughts. They transport soldiers, namely the Magitech infantry.
The robots?
Mass-produced humanoid weapons of warfare, to be more precise.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty.
Looks like it's blocked off by cars.
Up ahead!
They've set up an inspection point.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
Let's make a detour. There ought to be a decent vantage point up ahead.
So we're running out of time for this episode, but it seems things have taken a turn for the worse back in Insomnia, so we've come back to see a situation for our own eyes. So in the next episode, we're going to run up here and we're going to see what's going on and maybe get a bit more information on what's going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.